This is a supposed Smash Ultimate DLC rumor leak thing. But before I start with that, I just want to say as a big disclaimer, guys, whenever there's a leak or a rumor or something like this, take it with a huge grain of salt. I'm talking like go to the minerals mines and get yourself like a big hunk of salt to take this with, because the grain probably not enough. But this report actually does come from IGN, and it's the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC roster reportedly leaked. And even they're like, reportedly, as in, this is not fact, everybody. So don't hate us. So, 2 of the 6 downloadable characters for Smash Bros. Ultimate have already been announced, but recently claims to have revealed the remaining 4. Spoiler warning, though most definitely unconfirmed, these rumors could prove to spoil the identities of the unannounced fighters. So, here we go. As reported by Gear Nuke, this unconfirmed rumor comes from Japanese forum site 5channel, which is more channels than 4chan. User Mr. Anonymous Desperate, which is a translation from his Japanese username, claims the 4 remaining fighters from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate are Erdrick from Dragon Quest, Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. So we'll have 2 Roys and 2 Ryos now. Steve, the default player from Minecraft, and the Doom guy, aka the Marine from the Doom series. Sorry, Melon, you were gonna say something?
No, I was just commenting about the Ryu. Like, what happens is that we already have a Ryu in the cast, and if we have a third-party character named Ryu, I don't think Nintendo is gonna want to confuse people with 2 characters from 2 different franchises.
Yeah, probably not. I agree with you there. The leak originally came back on December 9th, but has since become somewhat substantiated as the leak referenced the existence of Persona 5, a title that was later revealed to be real on December 3rd. Oh, hey, wait, we got a super chat.
Wow.
Wow, that was fast, guys.
Tia, $30. That's insane.
Wow.
Do you have a question, Polite Tia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have a message.
You did.
Or are you just super chatting because of how savage I was in the chat?
Yes. Thank you, Polite. If you have any questions, post them, and we will completely interrupt the podcast so we can answer your question. Or if you were just doing it to be generous, thank you very much. But yes, continue, Daniel.
Yes. Well, Playtio, if you got something, let us know. We'll halt everything. But in the meantime,
we have another super chat from Fallen Echo for $10. Says, let's keep the donations coming in. Also, I tend to play Zelda and Young Link. Who do you all like to play?
Oh, sweet.
I have not unlocked any character in Smash Brothers because the only character I play as is Adult Link. And we have $5 from Cheery. Wow, stop everything. Will this be uploaded? It's 12:40 a.m., so I'm not able to watch the whole thing.
Yes, it will be updated.
Okay, so to quickly cover the way the podcast works is there are usually 3 or 4 different segments on the podcast, which we do once a week. But then we upload each of those segments as its own video for on demand. So instead of having to watch the entire 2-hour podcast or whatever, you can just watch the one 15 to 20 minute video on the topic that you're interested in. So we will begin with 3 or 4 pieces of news. Then we will have our topic of discussion or an interview or something like that. And then we will answer the questions at the very end. And each of the news segments are uploaded as its own video the following days. The interview is uploaded as its own video, like we've had Hard for Games on before. We're going to be doing it this time with Melons. We've had some of the voice actors from Breath of the Wild on. We've had a lot of our friends like Zelda Master and Miss Click on. Hard for Games, as I mentioned earlier. So the interviews, they get uploaded as their own videos, and then the Zelda mailbag usually gets uploaded, like split in half and uploaded into 2 separate videos. So each video has about 5 questions. So if you can't stay up to watch this, that's what's going to be happening. But yes, going back to the original question, Daniel Tubes Melons.
Ooh.
Who's your Smash Bros. Characters?
Why does Melon go first? He's our guest.
Oh, okay. Which one do I play the most? I guess I play the most Bowser because I used to main him in Smash 4, so I decided I'll just continue doing the same in Ultimate. But I'm starting to play more and more Greninja because I just like his side B where you just vanish and just pop into the player. So yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Cool. I like to play Sheik and Villager and some occasional Isabelle. My Villager is very annoying.
Yes, can confirm. And I'm a little all over the map actually because I try and spread myself a bit between different characters. So Young Link is my favorite for sure. I also like Samus, not Zero Suit Samus, but proper Samus, and Roy, my boy, are probably my top 3 though. But I also enjoy Captain Falcon and Ness as well. So those would be my picks. I was like, how do I narrow it down to just 5?
Yeah. The character who I hate the most at the moment in Smash Bros. Would, I guess the opposite of my main would be Mega Man, because when we were all playing with Sean, the voice actor for Rivali and the Great Deku Tree, we were playing against him the other day on the live stream, and everyone was getting destroyed by him. It was sad, but
including me.
Yes.
Everyone.
But going back to you, Daniel, finish off the news story.
Oh, right, the news. So, right, the leak originally came out in December. Everyone was like, this ain't real. But then the leak referenced Persona 5, and then it was announced that Joker was in it. Just to recap, furthermore, the same previously leaked details pertaining to Joker coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, specifying that his stage will be mementos from Persona 5, and that the character Jack Frost is somehow involved as a technique. This leak gained traction due to referencing Persona 5 U, an alleged fighting game being delayed due to the release of Arc System Works' Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, a fighting game that was announced a few days after the leak was posted. As reported by Polygon, the leak of Dragon Quest Erdrick has gained even more credibility following the data mine leak of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's source code. The source code references 3 future characters by codenames Jack, Paku, and Brave. Jack is believed to be Joker, while Paku is likely in reference to Pakun Flower, the Japanese name for the pre-order DLC character Piranha Plant. Brave translates to Yusha in Japanese, a word that can also mean hero, the vocation that Erdrick assumes in Dragon Quest III. And then there's a tweet of the data mine from Jam1 Garner on Twitter. And the leak from the 5 channel also suggests Dragon Quest X's Ann Lucia and Dragon Quest XI's hero character will be available as alternate Erdrick skins. The rumor also claims unspecified Dragon Quest games are coming to Switch this year, in addition to the confirmed Dragon Quest XI's. As for Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, the user claims this is set to coincide with the 30th anniversary for the series, as the original was released in Japan in 1989 following a Western release. The user also suggests this could potentially involve a new or re-released Ninja Gaiden coming this year. Steve from Minecraft is said to include Alex, the other Minecraft player character, and Master Chief alternate skins? Master Chief? Okay. While Master Chief's involvement in a Nintendo game feels implausible due to this minor degree, the Master Chief skin is already available in the Switch version of Minecraft. Actually, okay, side note from the article, when we were at E3, I think Jesse's mentioned this on the podcast before, we watched an interview where, I don't remember what his name is, but Mr. Xbox guy that works for Xbox was being interviewed by
Phil
GameSpot.
Spencer, I think? No, that's PlayStation, I think.
Phil Spencer is Xbox, but it wasn't him that was being interviewed.
Okay.
But,
yeah, one of them is like the head of the Xbox division, and the other is the head of the Xbox Live division. And this one was the guy that was in charge of Xbox Live.
Mm-hmm. And he was really touting how Microsoft really has it for Nintendo. They just love Nintendo right now, and he brought his Switch up to the interview with him. He's like, "Oh, I have my Switch, blah blah." And they asked him what character if he could choose a Microsoft character to be in Smash, and he said he would like to see Master Chief in Smash. And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, but sure. So I guess, you know, I think Microsoft would allow it, although I just don't know if Sakurai would, because
it's gone.
Yeah, because Sakurai has to be able to envision like the whole set before he adds it to the game. Apparently that's what he said in interviews as his whole method is like he needs to sit down and be able to imagine a whole move set for that character. And I don't know how you could with Master Chief, but they made Snake work, so I don't know. Yes, but back to the article. The leak suggests that Steve was at one point intended to actually launch with the game, but was later scheduled as DLC to promote Minecraft Dungeons coming in 2019. Lastly, the Doom guy is rumored to be revealed at E3 2019 to help promote Doom Eternal, which is also coming to Switch. A palette swap of the Doom 64 version of Doom guy is expected to be included. Per Gear Nuke, the same 5-channel user reportedly claimed in a separate post that Rayman and Hayachi from Tekken would be DLC fighters instead of Ryu and Doom guy. Erdrick and Steve, however, remain consistent in both lists. All of these rumors, of course, should be taken with a grain of salt. And then they just go on talking about actual already confirmed ones. So that's not even the gist, that's the whole article. So
I was gonna say, oh my gosh, he's really reading the whole thing right now.
Really, yeah, well, they broke it down. So
yeah, I think
yes.
So with the Minecraft thing, I think that could make the most sense, kind of, since they've already had, like, they had a Microsoft game branded limited edition console for Nintendo, which was the Minecraft version of the Nintendo 3DS. So they already have, like, the weirdest thing that I never thought would exist, which was, you know, the limited edition version of a Nintendo console using Xbox first party game, or at least it's first party now. But with that, I think if they did have Steve from Minecraft, right? That's his name?
Yep.
Okay, so if they had him in, they would be able to do the thing to where they just have the one generic character, but then they could give him a bunch of different costumes for different Xbox characters. So you could have the Minecraft costume, he could have like a Banjo costume, he could have all of these different costumes. That way they can just use him as a way to represent all of the major Xbox franchises. And then with Doom, the Doom guy, I could see them putting one of those characters in just because of all of the support that Bethesda has been showing for Nintendo Switch, putting all of their games in there. But yeah, that's my thoughts on them. But what about you guys?
I think you're right about Bethesda, because we've seen it with Skyrim, where they added the Master Sword in the game, the Hidden Shield, and the Champion's Tunic with a special chest that you get with Amiibo. So I think it's very likely that we're going to get at least some kind of Bethesda reference. Maybe, I don't think we're going to get a character. I think we're going to get maybe an assist trophy, kind of like Shovel Knight, but not a full character. As for what you said about costumes, that's very likely. But I think they should maybe do Mii costumes instead. Because if they represent all of Microsoft's franchises as a Minecraft skin, I don't think it's going to be as much... It's not going to be as good as like having a Mii costume where you play as Banjo, let's say. So... And about Doom Guy, I just think that's not... I really don't know what to say about that one. It's like, it's likely, but I don't know. I really don't know. That's it.
Alright.
I feel personally like a lot of these potential people coming to... People, I don't know why. People. I just feel like they're all very weird, and I don't really like see what kind of movesets they would have. And I just feel like a lot of the characters that they've mentioned are very much not, like, very suited for Super Smash Brothers. So I feel like this is probably like a very, very unlikely rumor, and I can't say that I'd be excited to see any of these people in the game.
Well, I think of all these leaked fighters, I think kind of going to the point of Mii skins, I think a Minecraft skin for like a Mii fighter actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I also think Heihachi from Tekken holds the most weight as well, because so far we've seen a lot of the new fighters in Smash Ultimate have come out from being Mii fighters, like costumes in Smash 4. So Chrom and K. Rool and some other ones, the Inklings, and there's another one I think I'm forgetting. They were all Mii fighter skins in Smash for Wii U and 3DS, and now they're actually their own playable characters in Ultimate. And Heihachi was actually also a Mii costume for Smash 4. So you know, just following the pattern, that's the only one that where I look at those lists and I'm thinking, okay, that kind of makes sense. The rest of them, I don't know. They're pretty oddball choices, but at this point, like I don't think it's fair to rule anything fully out just because they seem like weird random choices. Just because we look at what fighters they've included, especially third party fighters they've included. A lot of them have seemed like weird random choices or like outlandish or things we never thought would happen before, and then they're in the game. And so Sakurai can maybe work his magic if there's a character he really wants in it. So I don't know, but that's Daniel's hot take.
Before we move on to the next topic, the one thing I would like to say about this is that it's very disappointing for one reason. One of the main characters that everyone, or almost everyone, has been asking for is Sora because of Kingdom Hearts 3. And with them getting one of these Square Enix characters in the game, other than Cloud, which is already in the game, but who was it? I forgot.
Dragon Quest?
Yeah, Dragon Quest. That's it.
Right.
So, with them getting a potential Dragon Quest character, that makes it so that any of the other DLC will most likely, like, they'll each probably be from their own different developers or publishers. So, with us getting one character from Square Enix already, that's going to take down the chances of getting Sora, which was a character that a lot of people did want. So I say, like, that's really the only bad thing that I could see coming from this, which I assumed it wasn't going to be the characters everyone wanted. I assumed it was just going to be characters that a lot of people did want, but were a little bit more obscure than, like, these main flagship characters.
Maybe we'll get a Sora Mii costume with the Keyblade for the Mii sword fighter.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have to get the copyright for the music if they do that.
That's true.
Alright, so I think we can move on to the next news story. Are you guys ready?
Yeet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will just go into the Twilight Princess beta since it's fresh on my head. I couldn't find the exact quote, but which is weird. I think I actually have it written down for the video that I was writing last night. But anyways, hello everyone and welcome to the Hylian Gamescast. Also, for those who don't know, we tried doing new intros because, as I mentioned earlier, each video or each news story gets uploaded as its own different segment. So to make sure that the video just doesn't begin with us talking without letting everyone know exactly what it is, I tried doing little mini intros for, yeah.
Also, we had 48 people watching when we did the intro before, and now we have 78. So hi, all the people watching.
Yeah,
Oh,
hello
we're
everyone. So,
Hey everyone, it's me again, Elia Rose. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. And you know what? If you're a fan of videos like this, you should totally subscribe and give this video a like and comment below to let us know what type of videos you would like to see us create in the future. And if you would really like to support all of us here at the GameOverJesse channel, please consider purchasing a GameOverJesse t-shirt or becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where you can receive many rewards, such as getting shoutouts, having any topic or theory that you select discussed on the podcast or made into its own video, having your question answered, joining on as a guest on the podcast, and playing with us during our Twitch live streams at twitch.tv/GameOverJesse, and much, much more.